Steiner Education offers a variety of learning opportunities that is not only academic. Academics is a very important core of it, but being a school for children with disabilities, we focus on life skills and we do it in a very meaningful and purposeful way.
Our program is divided into three main areas. We have a life skills area, a well-being area, and then the work experience. And it is so because we really care about the development of our students, and we want to make sure that when they leave Warra Specialist School, they can participate in society to their fullest.
One of the most important part of the days, I think, is the circle time. Morning circle is really rich with learning, and with the Steiner Education aspect of it, they're really immersed in what they experience in the outdoors, which is brought indoors. They really learn about the seasons, taking care of nature, taking care of the wildlife, and developing those beautiful pictures to enrich their learning.
The transition program is a really unique program in that we help to support the students in a wide range of different activities. So it could be work experience, and one of those realms is life skills. And in life skills, we help them to do a range of activities such as domestic tasks, cleaning the dishes, making the beds, vacuuming, or it could be cafe skills. So we help them in the kitchen to help them make fried eggs or buttered toast or simple, meaningful activities in the kitchen.
The transition to work program is good too.
Yeah.
That's what we've been saying to our friend and family. How Max can get into transition and then he can do some work experience next year and all that. So it's a great program. We were worried what he gonna do after school. But now you guys got it, pathway for us,
Yeah, excursions are a really rich part of our curriculum. So we really have two types of excursions here at Warra. We have our community access, and then we have our excursions that support our curriculum. So our community access looks at going out into the community and practicing catching public transport, or attending a library, or going grocery shopping, more things that will support them with independent living skills. And then our excursions that support our curriculum are excursions that tie in with their learning. So for example, last year we were learning about trains. So my class, the Possums, attended New South Wales Rail Museum, which was a real highlight for us. They loved seeing the big trains. School camp has become a highlight of the year for all of us in the high school. So every year we bring our high school cohort on an overnight camp somewhere in Sydney. So our most recent one was at Chowder Bay in Mossman. And it's just the most incredible experience. For many of our kids, it's their first night ever away from home. And we find a lot of the time the parents are more nervous than the students, and they just exceed our expectations and just have the most incredible time. So last year at Mossman, it was a water-based camp, which our students just absolutely loved. So we went kayaking, we jumped off the pier, did stand-up paddleboarding, just a range of activities, and every child got involved in at least 2 activities.
Rafi attended 2 camps while he was at Warra, and both times he was exposed to lots of experiences that perhaps he wouldn't have been in a normal school day, and certainly in a holiday that we would have taken him on. So it was nice for Rafi to be able to be safely doing some really fun, risky, kind of adventurous things with friends. And both times he came back very happy and very, very proud of himself, and very much like he'd had a good time. And it also allowed us to get to know a bit his friends and other parents that were in similar situations with their children experiencing things for the first time, and that was a really, really special part of what the school can offer.
So when we were approached about the overnight camp that Warra organised for the students, we first asked if we could have Jaden attend, but just as a day event, and we would pick him up, and then his teachers had a meeting with us and sort of gave us their plan of what they had in place to assist him overnight. And we were very nervous to let him go overnight because Jaden hasn't been overnight without either myself or his dad. We were waiting very anxiously that night for a phone call that we would have to go and pick him up, and he did so well. We could not believe it. Like, we were so proud of him. we were very, very fortunate enough to find a school like Warra that was so supportive of his needs.
We do lots of plays here at Warra, and they are fantastic for student growth and development because it works on their speech, their confidence, their ability to work as a group, and it also brings their learnings to life. So last year in English we looked at the story of Robin Hood, and our students brought that to life on the stage. And it was a wonderful community event, and it was a really rich learning experience for the students.
Throughout the day, one way that we really get the kids excited for learning and for transitioning and to really facilitate in the rhythm of the day is through song and through singing. Songs around the seasons, around activities throughout the day to really get them motivated and encouraged to go through the rhythm of the day, to get their creativity and to find their voice, which is what we want here at Warra.
They really invest a lot of time in celebrating the seasons and the times of the year that we're in, and I think that's really important for our kids, especially the kids that perhaps aren't aware of what season perhaps they're experiencing. And so the festivals are really big part of the school year, and my favourite one is the Winter Festival, where the children get together and walk around with their lanterns and celebrate winter.
Here, our Lantern Festival, where the families come and we gather in the hall and it's all lit up with these beautiful magical lights. And I was really privileged to be able to tell a story one of our winter festivals on the stage, which I hadn't done before, and that was just magic to do a puppet show. And this was a real special time for us as staff to meet the parents and really meet the whole family, and that is truly a special experience for the whole of the Warra school community, really.
So the festivals that Warra offer to the students and the parents, the whole cohort, is so good on a social aspect, bringing all the parents together. Also the students, seeing them work on, for instance, their beautiful lanterns, and then their family come and watch them and take them through the journey of their school. You can see they're very proud of what they've created, and having you come and watch. Same with the beautiful end of year festival. It was the most beautiful thing, sitting here with the whole school, watching each child perform, and when they looked at each, you could see them, as soon as they saw their parents, they were just so proud. This is what we've been working on, look what we've done.
The particular one we really enjoy is the Christmas concert, the musical play that they put on, involving the whole school, all the students, their artwork, their singing and dancing, along with the lovely dedicated staff who put lots of work to it. The parents, as the audience, could see the tremendous effort and the love and dedication work to it. They actually involve other community in the area, like other school, to help out with the artwork that really enhance the collaboration with in the community, and the Warra student could actually see other people in the community actually enjoy our work here as well. There's so much love and community and all the dedication. We feel so much enjoyment in the Christmas concert. I look forward to every year for it, yes.